There is something that could make Pepe absolutely explode. Let's talk about what just happened. All right, this all started when Gemini tweeted out this picture just a couple hours ago with a Pepe in space, obviously referring to Pepe going to the moon or Pepe just exploding in value. And then a couple hours later, we ended up getting a post from Gemini where they let us know when Pepe is now available for deposits and they'll be available for trading shortly. It is now currently available for trading at this time. So this is great news. Pepe is now available on the Gemini platform, which I think has a lot of opportunity that people are maybe overlooking. Right now, Pepe, of course, is down substantially from the peak. There's not really another way to put it. We are down quite a bit from the peak, getting close to 60% down. This has happened before, of course, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to see the 4 or 5x explosive growth like we saw last time this happened. It's definitely something where it's good to manage risk. As you guys can see, we end up going down through a bunch of resistance levels, and if we can continue to go down, on the worst case scenario, we could go down another 50% from here. If we end up going up from this point, you'd basically be getting, if you go back to all-time highs, you'd be getting about 130% gains. You'd over double your money if we can go back to all-time highs. Now, Pepe, of course, with this decline in value, we're sitting right now at about a $750 million market cap. And the thing that could explode by getting access to Gemini is really simple. Before I tell you what it is, though, make sure you guys subscribe down below, hit the notification bell so don't miss more great content just like this. Now, the factor that could explode, of course, there's the price. The price is what everyone wants to see at the end of the day, but I think there's another factor that could explode with Gemini as well. That is the volume. A lot of people within the US right now don't really have great access to trade Pepe. There is crypto.com, but outside of that, Binance people can't use Binance in the US. There's a lot of these other exchanges that people just cannot use in the US, but Gemini opens up access for us to get access in the US, and Gemini is one of those platforms that some institutional investors are using. And so I think the biggest opportunity with Gemini is that these volume numbers, we could see Gemini showing up here at one of these top volume number positions, doing a ton of volume, tens of millions of dollars of volume daily for Pepe. We could get this volume number back over $1 billion per day. Because if you guys remember, we were having explosive volume here for a while. If we go back out to the 7-day, we're having volume in excess, actually getting close to $2 billion of daily volume. We're obviously down quite a bit from that. And volume is really what's going to help push us forward. That's what it means for hype. That's really an indicator to show that there's a lot of interest in Pepe. With Pepe right now, another great thing that we've been seeing is that the number of holders is increasing again. If you guys remember, we covered this in another video. We basically flatlined the number of holders here for a couple days at about 105,000 holders. We have started to see a nice increase in numbers holders again. We did see a little bit of a dip, but we are back onto a positive trend for the number of holders. Now, this dip is not necessarily something to be concerned about, because what was happening here is a lot of people were taking their Pepe, sending it over to exchanges. So like with the Gemini getting listed, but in this case scenario, it was mainly KuCoin, Binance, and some of those other ones, because people didn't want to pay the gas fees. What we had a couple days ago, if you're going ahead and trading Pepe on Uniswap, you're paying over $100 in gas fees. So people instead wanted to send over to exchanges to avoid that. This obviously meant that their value, instead of going into their individual wallet, would get combined into these big exchange wallets. For example, this Binance wallet is not all owned by CZ Binance. This is tens of thousands of Binance customers all in one wallet. And so for the purpose of the holders, this only counts as one number right here, whereas in reality, it could be 10, 20, 30,000 different people that are actually investing in Pepe. It's just one on-chain wallet holder. If you're wondering if Pepe is going to pop off on the Gemini platform, you can see this tweet behind me from Polly. He said that it's worth knowing that Pepe right now is at the top of list of token on Gemini. You guys can see Pepe was trending very highly on Gemini, which is great to see. Obviously, that means that it reaffirms what I was saying, that there's a lot of volume, a lot of interest in Pepe on the Gemini platform. Another thing that I found really interesting was just this comparison of Doge versus Pepe. First, this is basically Doge right now versus Pepe. They ended up doing a tweet for Doge just a little while ago. This is just over a month ago. And you guys can see that it only ended up getting roughly 900 likes on that tweet. They ended up putting out a notice that Pepe was going to be traded just 1 hour ago. It got 6,000 likes on that tweet. The social engagement for the Pepe community is so much higher than even the Doge community, which is obviously a much larger overall community, a lot more holders, same with Shiba Inu. But the PEPE community is so involved, so actively engaging on social media right now. This is what has the potential to help propel PEPE to absolutely insane price potential. Now, if you guys want to trade on a different platform other than Gemini, you guys could check out MEXC. MEXC is running a special deal with me right now. If you deposit and trade, you can earn up to $100 for free worth of PEPE and up to $9,000 worth of USDT. All you have to do is meet the terms that are listed in this page. I'm gonna have a link in the description down below. You see their fees are basically nothing. So if you go ahead and trade on this platform, you're not really having to worry about massive $50 gas fees. There should be a sign up button right here. I already have an account, so it's not showing for me. If you do not have an account, you guys can sign up and get that all set up to trade PEPE. You might be wondering, how high can PEPE actually go? Can we go from this $750 million market cap up to a $10 billion market cap? Well, if you want to know the answer to that question, check out this video up here, and I'll catch you on the next one.